Hello, children. I have a wonderful story to tell you today, and it's all about loyalty. So sit back and enjoy the story. The title of my story is Mr. Lion and the Loyal Mr. Jackal. In the rolling green hills and thick forests of the Igbo lands, the sun once beat down so hard that the red earth cracked like a broken clay pot. In those days, animals lived together in villages, and the greatest among them was Mr. Lion. Mr. Lion had been a fair and powerful leader, but his whiskers had turned white, and his great paws were weary. While the other animals enjoyed the shade of the Ikokwu trees he had guarded for years, they began to gossip.
The rains have failed us,
Barked Mr. Hyena, wiping sweat from his brow. We must trek to the great river at the edge of the forest, but Mr. Lion is too slow. He will hold us back, and we will all faint from thirst. The animals gathered their belongings. Mr. Jackal, a small but sharp-eyed fellow, stood by Mr. Lion's side. He had remembered the time Mr. Lion shared his prized catch during the Great Famine. "Come, Mr. Jackal," urged Mr. Hyena.
Leave the old man.
"We must move like the wind if we are to survive."
A friend who walks away when the road gets dusty was never a friend. I will stay with Mr. Lion.
So the other animals laughed, calling Mr. Jackal a fool, and vanished into the heat. Mr. Lion and Mr. Jackal began their slow walk. The red dust stung their eyes, and the heat was like a heavy blanket. Mr. Lion sighed, leaning against an anthill.
You might have to leave me here, Jackal. My legs are like dried sticks. I cannot reach the river.
"No," Mr. Jackal replied firmly. "In our land, we say that when the right hand washes the left hand must wash the right. You carried the village on your back for years. Now, let me be your eyes." Mr. Jackal scouted ahead, finding small patches of shade and digging for moist roots to keep Mr. Lion's throat from closing. On the second night, they heard the chilling laughter of Mr. Hyena and his brothers. They hadn't reached the river. They were lost in the thickets, circling in the dark, growling at each other in their hunger. Instead of following the paths the others took, Mr. Jackal followed the flight of the weaver birds. He led Mr. Lion through a hidden grove of palm trees. Suddenly, the air turned cool. They hadn't reached the great river. They had found a hidden natural spring bubbling up from the ancient rocks. It is pure fresh water that no other animal knew about. While they drank, they heard the desperate cries of the others in the distance. Mr. Hyena and the rest were exhausted, having fought amongst themselves the whole way. Mr. Lion regained his strength from the magic of the spring. He looked at the loyal Mr. Jackal and said,
Thank you, Mr. Jackal.
"The others sought the river with their legs, but you found the spring with your heart." When the rains finally returned and the animals reunited, Mr. Lion made a decree. From that day on, whenever a feast was held in the Igbo forest, Mr. Jackal was given the seat of honor next to the king. The animals who had abandoned Mr. Lion were left with nothing but the shame of their desertion, while Mr. Jackal lived in plenty, proving to all that a child with his father or elder will either eat kola or alligator pepper. Also,
Loyalty is a seed that yields a golden harvest.
there is a great reward for loyalty. That's the end of my story. I learned a whole lot in this story. I hope you learned a lot too. That's all we have for today. Have a wonderful weekend.